Gemini. What's up, Seeker? Yeah, you're right. But do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Because if you say the thing to that person, putting them in their place the way you should, the way they deserve, and that's true, they do deserve it, and you are indeed correct. But if you do that, it would be highly unwise. It will backfire. And they will be right too, because it's just a matter of perspective combined with emotion, which doesn't make it wrong. It still makes it right, but you know, two people can be right. In this specific situation, it might backfire at you though. So, practice your high intelligence and try to see how not only you're right, but they might also be just a little bit, maybe, maybe a little bit right too. I am not making this about them. I'm making this about you and for you. Because once again, we do not want things to backfire. We want all this energy of Saggy season to do you good because it can, because it wants to, because it will try. But will you let it? In order for you to let it, you gotta open the part of you that is the heart, not the mind. Here's a fun fact that will help you do that. See, yes, the mind, yes, it's important, yes. Yes, 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 knowledge, yes. The heart, though, has 40,000 cells around it. Mind cells. It's another mind. It thinks as it feels. You can be smart, right, truthful, just from here. And you're sitting there and you're like, are you telling me that I don't feel or that I don't care? Jemmy, maybe you're new here. Maybe we haven't been acquainted. Morgane, the Existential Shift. Pleasure to make an acquaintance. See, when I talk to you about you, this isn't about you. It's about you. It includes you. It also includes your higher self. It includes your spirit. It includes your highest potential, which we want to go to or expand to. How on earth am I going to do that for you? By being here, hey Jemmy, you're so smart, and yeah, you're right, and yeah, tell it like it is, because you know how to do it. And they'll forgive you because you're pretty. Don't tell me you don't think like that in your subconscious. At the very least in your subconscious. They always forgive you because you're funny and pretty. And you're not telling that to yourself. You're telling yourself that they forgive you because you're right. And that they forgive you because what you did was true. No, not always. Sometimes they forgive you because you're funny and pretty. You mistake it for acknowledgement of your righteousness at times. That's not always the case. Again, not to say that what you said or will say isn't true, but it can be both true and rude. It can be both true and cruel. It can be both true and petty. It can be both true and vain. Truth doesn't limit itself to these types of truth. Truth can be kind. Truth can be compassionate. Truth can be wiser than its intelligence. Truth can be gray and complex and not one-sided. So see, it's you that chooses what kind of truth you live by and express and communicate. So, if your truth constantly hurts people in ways that doesn't help them evolve, rather just belittles them, is that the kind of truth you'd like to represent and carry? And you might be thinking to yourself, Morgane, why did I come here for 6 minutes of bashing? No. This is your time, Gemini. Remember, a full lunar eclipse in your sign, November 30th? And it's not just a regular one. With everything that is happening, with all the energies, with all the planetary shifts, this one is going to be a bigger than a bigger one. It will uproot something from you and out of you. It will show you something about yourself in immense clarity. And I want you to be ready. Now, it could be amazing. It could be both amazing and challenging. It could be many, many things. It depends on you, on your story, on your narrative. So I believe the best way to deal with that is by being bamboo. Honoring yourself and your essence, but also flexible. Because if you won't be flexible, it will really hurt. And it will hurt you in your neurotransmitters. It will hurt you in the brain. There will be an oxymoron, something that doesn't work with your mindset, with how you thought things are or were. It might break down a certain set of belief, a way of thinking, facts that you were absolutely certain of. And it won't feel so good because you're not accustomed to feeling good with being wrong or with not understanding the sense in something. So let's breathe in compassion to the complexity of life and to the fact that truth is a rainbow and is gray and not necessarily black and white. And truly, be in it with self-compassion to yourself, but also compassion to other people involved or around you. And that way, whatever is eclipsed will be experienced completely different. All right? Now let's get into your cards. December. We see ourselves through our relationships in the eyes of the person in front of us, how we reflect through them. And the sun is now across from you in your relationships. So I feel like some of you will have this light shed on you through a partner, through a family member, through a close friend, through a teacher, whatever. Be open and receptive to it. Because whatever they do or say is an echo of something inside of you, as everything around us is. Three of Wands in the reverse. Oh, I'm sorry. Four of Wands in the reverse. Okay. A cooperation that you thought was stable and grounded You'll discover the challenges within it. You might find yourself thinking about taking a different direction. Maybe you thought about doing this with this person, cooperating with that person, and now you're like not so sure. A goal, a cause, a journey that you were set on, maybe now you're not so certain. And that's okay, by the way. Some sort of foundation. Okay. And 4 of Wands in the reverse to 4 of Swords in the upright. Yeah. You want to take your time to think, to figure out what you truly want and what truly works for you and what is your actual foundation and what could do you good. You're realizing that there has been certain pains that you've avoided, that you just kind of swept under the rug. But maybe it's the holiday season that doesn't allow you to avoid it somehow, something with family or holiday gathering that you can't have or can't do, or you're having, it doesn't feel the best. So 9 of Wands. Some of you are looking at, okay, this is not for all of you. But some of you might be feeling a little bit outside of a celebration. Like, let's say it's the holiday season, right? We have Thanksgiving coming, we have Hanukkah coming, we have Christmas coming, New Year's, and aside the C19, people still do gather and meet in one way, shape, or form. And I feel you somehow outside of it. Now, if this is not your case, don't force it on you. This is for someone who needs to hear it, that might be feeling a little bit like of an outsider to something that they should be a part of. So maybe someone isn't invited to something, or isn't, this could be the other way around, Gemini. You might be doing it to someone else. Someone is not included, okay? Show me more for Gemini about this. Now, this could also obviously mean that you want to celebrate, but you can't because of restrictions. It could also denote that. But it's coming up strongly. Show me more, please, for Gemini. Five of Pentacles. Yes, someone is absolutely feeling left out, and wow, that's horrible. I'm sorry. Someone is spending the holidays completely on their own. Okay? If that's you, I'm really sorry. I don't think I'm saying anything that will surprise you, because you're probably, it's coming up so strongly right in the beginning, so it's probably something you're already experiencing and you know what I'm talking about, right? So if you got an invitation or you're supposed to go somewhere and everything is fine, I don't think this is you. Maybe it's someone around you, okay? So this could be either you experiencing this, or once again, because these are general readings, you know, maybe you're cross-watching and a Gemini is doing that. But there's something with family, something with orphanage. The Five of Pentacles shows a house of faith, you know, a church, a mosque, a synagogue, and these individuals are basically outside of it in the cold. And the Four of Wands is a very warm and happy, you know, card of family and celebrations and holidays, but it's in the reverse. So This feels very much like someone is excluded from this will be because of in combination of the eclipse, whatever it is that you do at this time or is done to you is final. So let's just say someone excludes someone. That person is going to take it really, really hard. And Five of Pentacles, especially with the eclipse and all of this, it will create finality. It will create finality. So I don't think you or this person will be able to get through or get over that, you know. It's been a very difficult year, 2020, so a lot of people feel alone. So when you exclude someone, it's almost like or if you're excluded, it's like it feels worse. Does that make sense? It almost like sheds an even stronger light onto that experience. Oof, I'm sorry. I don't like this. If someone is doing this to you, Gemini, I do not like this. If you're doing this to someone, I do not like this. There's something sorry, I got a little bit I dozed into this energy. Okay, show me more, please, for Gemini for December. Worry not, things can turn around. We'll take it. We'll take all of it. Wow. Wow. Okay. Justice, the Moon, and King of Wands. Here's that eclipse for us. And Eight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. What a turnaround. Three cards of Taurus, two cards of Aries, two cards of Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius. Pisces, this is the Moon. This is karmic justice here with the justice and the Moon. This eclipse is going to bring in karmic justice, something very, very meaningful. It's hard to say. This King of Wands is definitely involved in this in some way, shape, or form. I don't think it's you. I think it's someone you're dealing with or outside of you. It could be a family member. It could be a partner. It could be anyone, really. There is moving away quickly and swiftly from this energy of not feeling this way. I think this is going to be like now or the beginning of December-ish. I think you are going to I think the energy will allow you to release some difficult karma, difficult energy, and kind of put you on track of leadership within your own life. I see you really, really focusing on work and counting your money and counting your and just embedding, working on the details of your creativity or whatever it is you have in store. Going from the Four of Wands in the reverse to Eight of Wands in the upright, it's really, really good, and it's happening fast. So it's almost like we're going from slow-mo to fast motion. With the Hierophant here, I'm picking up on someone telling a story. I don't know how to explain it. It's like storytelling. So maybe you are sitting. I think some of you might feel excluded from one type of gathering, but will be included in another, right? So there's something else to fill up that void. I think you might start feeling excluded, but then you'll find yourself in a situation or in an environment feeling very included. And it's almost like the feeling of like sitting in a circle or sitting around the fireplace telling stories, like when the grandpa or the head of the family is, like, I'm thinking of that this card is being very literal right now, like with the image on it, with the Hierophant. The story of how we got here, or how we did what we did, or how we accomplished what we accomplished. But it's nice. It's like a warm feeling. This is a like super different energy than how we started. So I think there'll be a very blunt, immediate turnaround, like the way the cards fell. This is a very interesting reading, Gemini. And then the way I'm placing the cards is like different. If there's some lack of clarity when it comes to a meaningful person in your life, picking up that's strongly a male, be a partner or someone you're involved with, then there's going to be clarity. Like the Justice card comes and kind of places all the cards on the table with the moon vibe and like clearing out the fog, clearing out everything that is unclear. It's almost like a very clear conversation. Some of you might be expecting some sort of extra commitment from someone in your life in one way, shape, or form. Either it could be a contract if it's work, it could be marriage if it's love, like something about, there's some sort of unclarity when it comes to a mutual agreement or a mutual pact, right? But I think things will be made very clear. It doesn't exactly tell me in what way. It's almost like you'll find out kind of thing. I think it's probably because it's different to different Geminis. Some of you are going to be proposed to and some of you are going to get broken up with. It's like, or you're doing the breakup. It's really, this eclipse is extreme. Whatever is not supposed to be in your life will be yanked out, and whatever is and good in your life will just get strengthened and, and more, and get more volume. Especially with the Hierophant and the Seven of Pentacles here. I think someone who has been unclear with you is going to be clear with you. Or Gemini, you might be clear with someone that you haven't been clear with until now. This is a very clear energy, actually. The moon here sheds fog on everything, but still, the Eight of Wands, the Hierophant, the Justice, it's so clear. And moving from Five of Pentacles to Seven of Pentacles, from Four of Wands in the reverse to Eight of Wands in the upright, it's so meaningful to me. And we also have the Nine of Wands here. Someone that has been waiting. Okay, here's another thing. This is someone that has been waiting for a long time when it comes to taking a step that has to do with any type of commitment. And it's almost like this moon gives them clarity, and then they move forward with it. Okay. Show me more, please, for Gemini, for December. Anything else? We will clarify way deeper in the extended, which is a love reading. I look into your mind and heart space, your person's mind and heart space, both your actions and the interaction, how things unfold throughout the month. And we also do rune messages. So, link below, you can find it on Vimeo and on Patreon. I'm not done yet. This is some very interesting energies. I want to decipher this a little more. Show me more for Jenny for December, please. Ooh, Cappy season will look really, really good. From the winter solstice and the Mayan prophecy, December 24th, 21st. Great conjunction. Everything everybody's talking about. It's just, you know what, if I want to conclude everything, if you get confused by all the huge ass portal. The physics is changing. Evolution is not just of the body, but also inevitably of frequency, because everything is frequencies, including matter. The air will feel different, especially for those of us who are either psychic or extrasensory. Those who are not, things will be like weird, and we won't be able to explain. Why do I feel weird? Why is time moving slower or faster? Or why am I responding to this that way, not that way? I'm used to, and they're not going to be able to replace it, to place it as to to pinpoint as to why. But you know why. If you haven't yet, watch my prophecy unfold for November, December about the Earth split and the new Earth. I speak in great length and detail about what it all means and what changing frequency means and what it, I go in, I explain it. I really, really dissect it for you. Okay, show me more for Gemini, please. Gemini, a lot of you haven't touched your feelings in a while because the only water card I have here on the table is the moon, and the moon gets really, it trips on itself. You gotta talk, you gotta express, you gotta feel. Having the only water card on the table, the moon card, don't let it drown you. Just swim in it willingly. Six of Pentacles, Two of Wands. There's an opportunity here, Gemini, that will be presented to you. Timing will be important. It's either an opportunity to make more money or to get to know someone or to connect somehow or take that extra step to see what it's about. Some of you are having some finances coming in and it's going to really allow you to take the next step in something that you've been wanting to do. A trip, a move, studying something, a class, I don't know. Maybe you're getting some money and now you want to take my tarot masterclass. Could be. Doesn't have to be. But this is nice. Now we have 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. A lot of Taurian energy, a lot of finances, stability, connecting to earth, being grounded, very intuitive, seeing things clearly, seeing things completely void of layers of bullshit, just very poignant. Taurus energy is very poignant. It sees through all the bullshit. It doesn't, you can't really go around Taurus. They're going to be like the only way to, it's seemingly easy to deflect a Taurus because they're so kind and trusting. But once a Taurus picks up on the slightest, something is off with what you're saying, or something is off with what you're telling, and then that opens the crack, and then you just see right through. So if you're holding on that frequency, you're able to see with a lot of clarity after some time. So that's good. This is good. Gemini, it feels at first a little bit dramatic and a little bit emotionally challenging, but then it becomes grounded and secured and free. And finances seem to be picking up, and communication is picking up. It's almost like you find yourself speaking with more clarity. The person you're dealing with speaks with more clarity. One more card. One more card for Gemini for December. Knight of Swords. Something will come in fast. Again, this opportunity, I feel like it will kind of be expressed seemingly suddenly out of the blue, but this person has thought it through for a long time. And you either grab their hand and get up on that horse, or they just ride on. Like, this is someone, it's like an opportunity to grab kind of thing. I regret doing this. The Empress in the reverse. Another earth energy. Wow. Yeah, someone does not, okay. Some of you are dealing with someone who has been avoiding commitment for a very long time. You might be in a relationship with them and it hasn't been, you know, they don't want to. They don't want to be, they don't want the baby and marriage right now. They want to be free to move, to travel, to do, to experience. This is a reading for December. I don't think it's forever, but I feel like there is someone that wants something that the other person is just not ready for. And that's okay. You know, it's just a situation. And if this doesn't apply to you, then don't take it. Because there is also commitment on the table. So I feel like it just... yeah, we'll go deeper into this in the extended. Thank you for being here so far. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, press the bell button to receive notifications, comment your thoughts. You can join as a member to the channel in ways of support and reciprocation. It's humble, it's easy, it will mean a lot to me. So thanks for joining as a member. As I already told you, the extended is both on Patreon or and Vimeo, so check them out. Check out Tarot Masterclass Bunkai and Karmic Shift and Liberation. Karmic Shift you can also have on tier number 3 on Patreon. All the good stuff are below in the description box and in the extended. Okay. Happy everything. I'm proud of you. See you soon.